All right, that was our large fruit cocktail and our heavy syrup into our large tin. In addition, I'm gonna come in with our crushed pineapple. I did drain some of that juice for this delicious and easy little no-bake treat. I absolutely love making this for the spring and summertime. It is always such a winner. In addition to all of our lovely fruit, we're gonna come in with our family size of vanilla instant pudding. You could also do a cheesecake. You could do a banana cream. You could do a chocolate. I haven't tried the chocolate with all this, but I love just the plain vanilla right into our large little to-go container. And I always like to add additional cherries. I feel like with that fruit cocktail mix, they never add enough cherries. So I'm gonna go in with a couple of extra cherries because that's my favorite part. They also don't add pineapple, so that's why I added the crushed pineapple. Obviously, you can do whatever kind of fruit cocktail and whatever kind of canned fruits you like, but this is definitely what I like to enjoy during the spring and summer. I think that looks pretty darn good if you ask me. All right, now that we have everything in our to-go container, I'm also gonna go in with just some sweetened condensed milk. I love adding just a little bit of that sweetened condensed milk to get this nice and thick and delicious. Now that we have everything in there, I'm just gonna go right on in and we are gonna start to combine all of this together for this easy and delicious no-bake treat. Remember, we have that instant pudding, so we really wanna make sure that we get tons of that liquid mixed in with our vanilla instant pudding because it'll really start to thicken up our delicious little no-bake treat. Oh my gosh, my mouth is already watering. Look at how easy and thick that is already becoming with our vanilla pudding. All right, I think that looks pretty good if you ask me. And it'll still continue to thicken, but I also really love to add some mini marshmallows. I think it adds a great fun little texture to this easy little no-bake treat. You can feel free to also do like a coconut. Ooh, we got one more marshmallow in there. You could also do a coconut here, whatever your heart desires, but I love the addition of marshmallows. And again, we're just gonna go and make sure that we get that all nice and well combined. Oh, you cannot tell me this doesn't look absolutely delicious. But we are not done yet, folks. Once we have all of our marshmallows well combined, just like so, we're gonna come in. I have our tried and true Cool Whip. I also just let this thaw out. So we're just gonna go right on in into our large to-go container, just like so, with all of that yummy and delicious Cool Whip. You could obviously make your own whip, but I love Cool Whip. I love working with it. I love eating it. Make sure you get everything out of there so people don't roast me for not using the entire thing. So we're just gonna go in and you want to gently fold in your Cool Whip. Remember, with Cool Whip, the more you kind of whip it, it loses its fluff. So just ever so gently, really making sure we get that nice and well incorporated before we move on to our next step. All right, folks. Now that we have that nice and smooth out, all we're going to do, make sure you support your bottom. Boop. We're gonna pop this into our fridge for 30 minutes. Okay, we just pulled this out of the fridge. It's been about 30, 45 minutes. My mouth is watering. Perfect little spring, summer dessert. We have our fruit, we have our pudding, we have our Cool Whip, and of course our mini marshmallows, and we have that sweetened condensed milk. I'm gonna go right on in. Oh, she is nice and thick, just how I want my delicious little no-bake treat. And you cannot tell me that doesn't look delicious. Nice and chilled too. Oh, perfection, absolute perfection. All right, moment of truth. A little bit of everything, all those fruits, citrus. Marshmallows are my favorite part. You have to do this easy, no-bake treat to try. Really good.